The classic Thursday morning review.
Welcome back to the Thursday Morning Review on the Triple HA Network. This is a special traveling edition of the show. I'm your host, Alumnus. Let's commence into it. I'm coming to you alive from the great city of inland lighthouses and aviary mascots to report on final events at Triple HA and the first leg of tour. This week's episode is brought to you by Brainiac's Book Breakdowns. Do you ever get a craving for unsolicited opinions about your books? Would you like to learn how to properly judge a book by its cover? Contact Brainiac to solicit his expertise. This is not to be confused with Brainy's Bed and Breakfast Breakdowns. Last Thursday evening, students and staff gathered for a last supper. Along with the pretzels, water, tears, and sentimentality, a healthy dose of confession was served. Restless stood and confessed to having committed a federal crime last year, after which a sensitive classmate, his conscience being stricken, sadly turned Restless into the local authorities. Donate to our Patreon to help pay Restless's bail. Another shocking confession was Chestertonson's confession that he is an avid supporter of the CCM group Mountain Tune United. Well, he didn't really confess so much as he was outed by Amarillo. TMR, as you may recall, cannot verify the accuracy of these accusations. We can only report the facts as stripped of bias and context as possible, and in this case, that bare fact of the matter is that Chestertonson ran from the room beet red, muttering about the humiliation he had brought upon the great tradition. On Saturday, the portion of the second-year students who were second-year first, the first second-year students, became graduates, leaving the second-year students as simply the second-year students. At graduation, the first second-year students in their turn ambled 7 meters to the center of the stage, where they received 1 handshake, 1 diploma, and 1 hearty punch to the shoulder from Professor Mad Scientist. After their diplomation, the graduates ambled the remaining 6 meters to the selfie station on the stage left, where they took their places and waited for the ceremonial selfie with admin. Ugh! On Sunday morning, those on the Triple HA choir hopped into a massive sitting and socialization station we call the Bussin' Station. For the first several days of tour, Lil Wayne, not to be confused with Lil Wayne, joined his parents on the tour. Being only 1 year old, Lil Wayne's main activity has been crawling up and down the bus aisle all around the churches and literally everywhere. In fact, the Bussin' Station had to move on without Lil Wayne and his mother, Lofty, after Lil crawled out of one of the concerts and disappeared into a cornfield. Good luck finding him, Lofty. To Lil Wayne, we offer you this message. We love you. We miss you. Please stop crawling away from love. Ah ba 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 ba. Before the first program, the girls were horrified to find that their dresses had all been mixed up. Since they were crunched for time, the gals were forced to wear the dress they were given no matter how it fit. We hope that all choir programs left a lasting impression on people, but there is no doubt that those who attended the dress disarray debacle will not soon forget the Triple HA choir. Staying at hosts' houses has proved to be a bit of a mixed bag. Some students have reported feeling extremely relaxed after spending the night in a sweating station. Others were kept awake by the elusive yet extremely noisy screaming banshees of the backwoods of the state for lovers. I believe we actually have audio of the screaming banshees. Let's roll the tape. Okay, that was horrifying. I hope I never have to hear that again. We received news from one of our esteemed viewers that he has been watching TMR with some of his best friends. We're excited to have extended our reach beyond the limitations of Homo sapiens. Our official statement to our bovine friends is, we see you, we appreciate you, moo! And now, a few quick hitters. Big Guy has not been seen since he crawled out the emergency exit onto the roof of the Bussin' Station and jumped off into the soft trees in the great state of Mountain Mamas. The choir has learned to sing from their right ears. Wow, great job all. Spike became possessed with a devastatingly lame owl joke, so he was sent home immediately. On Tuesday evening, some students enjoyed a walk in downtown. And by walk, I mean scooter ride. My sources tell me that the group spent the evening driving in circles around a large tree. This week's PPR is a doozy. Our dashing reporter was compared to a little girl and he was described as wild. Great stuff there. And now, our weekly blessing upon your AO joint. May your hair and your glasses be ever full of internal poise. Thank you for tuning in to this special edition of TMR. I'm your host, Alumnus, signing off. Make sure to tune in Saturday for a little ASMR. Have an engaged week, everyone.
Okay, that's recording.
This is actually ASMR. We're not actually going to do a news report. Okay. Just sipping on some cafeteria coffee.